All right, everyone. Good evening, and today is day 10 of Detect Anything with Workhorse AI agents. So, over the past couple of days, we've gone through the security Detect Anything agent, the construction agent, utilities, rail, and refinery. Today, we're talking about solar farms. If you manage a solar site, your job is simple in theory, but actually pretty tough and complex in reality. Your job is to keep the output of the solar site stable. But in practice, you're managing thousands of panels across open land, exposed weather, vegetation, and security risk. The problem isn't flying drones. Most sites or most solar project managers are already doing that. The problem is reviewing what the drone already captures at scale. So, if you're a solar farm manager, this is what you usually care about. What did output drop, or why did the output drop by X percentage this week? Was there any damage after the storm? Is vegetation starting to shade certain rows? Did something happen overnight? It could be a security incident. You run inspections, you get the footage, and now somebody has to go through all of that footage, and this is where things start to slow down. So let's take a simple example. Let's say a storm passes overnight. The next morning, the output is slightly down. You send in a drone, and without automation, someone watches, over the panels, over the rows, and tries to figure out what could be wrong. With event detection, the system is immediately able to flag damaged panels, misaligned trackers, and hotspot panels as well. So let us show you a quick video over here. So as you can see, there has been some kind of a damage to this plant, and the agent is immediately able to figure out that there are damaged solar panels here. Now you exactly know what is wrong, what kind of a damage are we looking at, where you need to send the ground crews to, and what kind of resources would you need on field to make sure that this risk is mitigated and you can take your internal protocols for maintenance as well. So this eventually reduces the diagnosis time for such cases. So the next scenario is vegetation. Vegetation is one of the most common issues. It doesn't break anything immediately, but it reduces irritants. And in solar farms, partial shading affects the entire string of panels. The agent is able to flag where detection is creeping in, and you're able to schedule trimming before the yield drops further. It's small individually, but if you look at it from a different perspective and look at the bigger picture at scale, it really matters. So in this video, you can see that there has vegetation encroachment has been spotted, and this is something that you can detect specifically. And again, it can help you prevent a lot of output issues as well. Now, one pretty common thing and very serious thing is theft. So, solar farms are remote and often unmanned or uncrewed. Copper theft is very common. If someone breaches the perimeter at night, thermal patrols can detect it. So, instead of discovering missing cables the next day, when output drops, you act in real time. So, imagine a drone conducting a routine scheduled patrol every hour, every 30 minutes, 40 minutes. This agent is working within flight base and actively looking for unauthorized people and vehicles, so that you are able to protect both equipment and uptime as well. The next is fire and heat. So solar farms combine high voltage and dry terrain. If smoke appears near an inverter or along the rows, response needs to be immediate. So using this agent, you're able to isolate the section. You also prevent spread, and this detection is pretty time sensitive. So you're able to get more situationally aware, and you can take the next actions as per your internal protocols. So installation and maintenance. So this is one more scenario. If you're building or cleaning rows, or if you want verification, was it done correctly? Was every row covered? Has every panel been cleaned? Instead of manually confirming, you will get structured evidence. So again, same system, different purpose. Uh, Again, customized to your specific workflows. It could be maintenance crew cleaning the panels, could be stockpiles of equipment that are there before they're installed. Anything that comes to your mind or is specific for your workflows, that's something that you can configure here. So let's step out and zoom out a bit. Solar management is again really done in two modes, and this is a common theme or a pattern that we've seen across all large sites. Uh, One is a proactive mode and the other is reactive. So protect yield before something breaks and respond fast when something does. This agent is able to support both. It doesn't replace inspections, it prioritizes your attention, and that's the main difference that the workhorse detect anything agent brings to your specific workflows. Right. So this was all about the solar monitoring agent. A quick recap of the last 10 days. Across the last 10 days, we've showed different environments, how different workhorse detect anything agents work in these environments, how you can get started with preset prompts to save you that time, and how you can even add your own customized prompts that are very specific to your workflows. Right. So what we've been saying through this entire series, you don't need more video, you just need faster awareness. And Flight Base 1 becomes sort of that operating layer with added intelligence on top that lets you do that. Footage becomes signals, signals are actually driving actions for you, and that's the operational shift the workers detect anything agents bring to your workflows. So if you manage physical infrastructure at scale, solar or otherwise, the question isn't can we fly drones? It's can we interpret what they see fast and act on it quickly? And that's what we've shown over the past couple of days. And if this mirrors your operations, is if the problems that we've shown here are something that you really resonate with, please go ahead and give the workhorse detect anything agents a shot. These are readily available within your flight base organization, and let us know how we can dive a little deeper with you and figure out the kind of setups or customizations that could be required to get you started with this. So we will share a repository of all of the videos with all the guests. Until then, take care and reach out to us if you again want to dive a little deeper into your use case and figure out how workhorse detect anything AI agents fit into your workflows. Thank you everyone for attending today's session and for being with us for the past couple of days. And I hope to see you soon.